Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lee. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kristianti. You can call me Atifa. I'm from 2B teaching primary mathematics, Muhammadiyah Professor Dr. UHAMKA University Math Education. On the day, I will present about probability. There are some kinds of probability. 1. Theoretical probability. 2. Experimental probability. 3. Probability of independent event. 4. Probability of dependent event. Probability. What is the probability? Probability is a number that indicates the likelihood of an event. Probability have a formula PA equals NA over NS. Just information, PA is probabilitas of an event. NA is number of ways it can happen. NS is total number of outcomes. Number 1. Theoretical probability. What is the theoretical probability? The theoretical probability is found whenever you make use of a formula to find the probability of an event. This is an example problem. A dice is tossed 1. Determine the occurrence of the I dice with prime numbers. The solution: the appearance of the dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that it can be written that an S equals 6. The appearance prime number dice 2, 3, 5. So that it can be written that an A equals 3. So PA equals NA over NS equals 3 over 6 equals 1 over 2. Number 2. Experimental probability. What is the experimental probability? Experimental probability is a process that produces event from several observations. This is an example problem experimental probability. The following table shows the number of goals that the Texas sharpshooters scored in each of their 8 hockey games this season. Besides on this data, what is a reasonable estimate of the probability that the Texas sharpshooters scored exactly 1 goal next hockey game? The solution: in the table there are 4 who scored 1 goal, so that it can be written that an A equals 4. The goal score is 8, so that it can be written that an S equals 8. So PA equals NA over NS equals 4 over 8 equals 1 over 2. Number 3. Probability of independent event. What is probability of independent event? Independent events are when 2 or more events have no effect on the occurrence of each other. This is an example probability of independent event. If a dice and a occurrence are tossed in draw once, then the chance to get a picture on the occurrence and odd numbers on the dice is. The solution: the appearance of the dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that it can be written that an S equals 6. A dice PO equals NO over NS equals 3 over 6 equals 1 over 2. The appearance of occurrence nominal and pictures so that it can be written that NS equals 2. A piece of occurrence PP equals NP over NS equals 1 over 2. So, P pictures and odd numbers equals PP times PO equals 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 equals 1 over 4. The last or number 4. Probability of dependent event. What is the probability of dependent event? Dependent events are when the occurrence of one event has an effect on the other. This is an example problem probability of dependent event. In a shipment of 20 computers, 3 were damaged. 3 computers were chosen and tested randomly. What is the probability that all 3 are damaged if the first and second are not replaced after being tested? The solution: computer there are 20, so that it can be written that NS equals 20. Broken computer there are 3, that it can be written that NA equals 3. So, PA equals NA over NS equals 3 over 20 times 2 over 90 times 1 over 80 equals 6 over 6,840 equals 1 over 1,140. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'm sorry if something goes wrong. And then I'm Kristianti. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.